Welcome to Defining Your Health. We are so happy that you are here with us once again for another exciting discussion. And as usual, I'm not by myself. I am joined today with Miss Jemima Arnold and our guest in the middle, in the hot seat, as we usually say. He is Dr. Let me not mess this up. Bongelo Gombele.
That's right.
Did I get it right?
Excellent.
All right, gold stars for me. To your visitor, I am your host, Chantel, and you are in for a treat today because we have a guest from Jamaica. He's sitting here and he's going to be telling us a little bit about what he does, his new book, and we've also we'll be talking about an awesome meal plan that he has for those affected by diabetes and obesity. So with that, we are happy to have you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you very much for having me. My name is Bongelo Gombele. I'm from the Democratic Republic of Congo, a big country in the central part of Africa. The early part of my training, I went to University of Lubumbashi, University of Yaoundé. I went to West Indies College, which is today Northern Caribbean University. I also went to Universidad Adventista de Central America, and finally, I did my training in medical field at the University of Montreal, and postgrad on accident and emergency. I supervise a shift of young doctors at the Kingston Public Hospital. This is the oldest and the biggest hospital in the Caribbean region. I have 3 private practices, married to an active woman, and have 2 children. Seventh Adventist by profession, like Christian, I believe.
You said active, but you didn't say beautiful. You'll get yourself.
Oh, yeah, she's beautiful and very, very active.
All right, so to our viewers, there you have it. Doctor has a world of expertise. He's an expert to be talking on this topic today. And so, like I said, you will be in for a treat. So we want for you to engage with us, put in the comment section questions, share. Let us know what you're thinking. Be engaged in this conversation this morning. Doc, as we proceed, I want to thank you so much for sharing. I can see that you have been doing a whole lot, and God has blessed you with so many talents.
Oh, really?
Yes. And so the topic that we'll be focusing on today is a little bit about diabetes, obesity, and like I said, we'll be talking about your new book.
Okay.
He's also an author, a motivational speaker, and an author. You missed that out.
That's right. Yes.
More things are available, Doctor. So, what got you into the study of diabetes and obesity?
Yes, because it runs in my family. Yeah, so first, second generation in my family have diabetes. I have cousins, nieces. In fact, my brother is blind today with diabetes, and I lost first cousin from the same disease. And growing up as a young person, I said, no, I will try my best to avoid the disease because of the complications. And then when I went to med school, I started reading. I have like 30 years of reading. Every day of my life, I read an article on diabetes. In fact, I have a book to launch next year on diabetes.
Amazing.
I have a manual that I wanted to be taught in high school on diabetes. Because if we not translate the knowledge into common people on the street, then the knowledge will serve.
Of course.
And the medium to transfer the knowledge is education.
Definitely.
So I'm on vacation though, but because Belize is so close to my heart, and then wherever I go to the conferences, Belize name pops up.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like the worst case.
Belize,
Yeah, Belize.
Yeah.
Diabetes is very rampant.
Yeah.
Diabetes, it is 17 multiplied by 4. That's what? 60% of Belizeans suffering from either full-blown diabetes or borderline, what you call pre-diabetes. So it engages everybody.
Of course.
The baby born with 1 day of age can develop diabetes. 5, teenager, old, young, everybody can develop diabetes. So education is the key, and that's why I get myself where I am today.
Amazing. You mentioned 60% in Belize. That is a large, yeah, that's a large portion. And we know it goes right back to what you eat, consume every single day.
That's right.
So this is where you come in
Yes.
to give us,
Yes.
to divert
Yes.
the fatty food, the
Yes.
Coke.
Yes. Yes.
My granny, the Coke.
Yes.
Right? And I think it's vital for us to pay attention to what we consume, because this is a killer.
It is.
It's definitely killing us out.
In fact, the leading cause of Belize, the number one leading cause
It's
of
diabetes.
it's diabetes.
Yeah.
Not gunshot,
It is.
not traffic accident, it's diabetes.
Right.
So in Jamaica, so in Trinidad, so in Barbados, so in many countries within the Caribbean.
It wants to lead me to think it's a cultural thing.
In fact, it's a lifestyle thing.
It's a lifestyle.
Particularly if we talk about type 2 diabetes, which is the most prevalent,
Right.
it is nothing than lifestyle disease.
Yes.
Wow.
Once you reverse the lifestyle disease that have led you there, you reverse the disease itself.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
I am happy that you're sharing this information because it's not new news, one. But sometimes we need a reminder.
That's right.
You know, our church, we have a big health message
That's
that
right.
we
Yeah.
say it's the arm of the gospel.
Yes.
It is true, but how much are we even understanding the health message? How much do we even practice the health
Apply,
message?
yeah.
You know, the topic of diabetes is very close to my heart. My mom has diabetes. My dad has diabetes. So you know the risk for me.
That's right. Yeah.
Which means that I have to be extra careful with what I consume.
That's right.
So having you here now talking on this topic, it's just a reminder for us to remember that diabetes can be reversible.
Type 2,
It
not
can
true.
be.
It is reversible.
All right.
Because if I diagnose you with diabetes, in fact, the guidelines say this. Newly diagnosed, 6 months, you put them on diet and exercise. But look at the irony of the thing. In med school, they do not teach us about diabetes. So everything I know about nutrition, everything I know about the nutrition, these are my personal studies. So that's why everybody is diagnosed, they put them on medications.
Yeah.
But normally, it's 6 months of diet and
Of
exercise.
course.
If it fails, then you put on medication. So lifestyle, it is really the thing here.
Definitely.
But it is reversible. Type 2.
Comforting. That's comforting to know. We don't have to be dying from diabetes, people. To our viewers, for those who are affected, but I know everybody knows somebody who has diabetes.
That's right.
Even if you don't have, you know somebody who has. So I
Almost
want to encourage you at this time to share the link to this program. This information that we're sharing today is vital. It's life-changing. We don't have to be dying from diabetes.
No.
You don't need to be having your limbs amputated or going blind because of diabetes.
Not at all.
Lifestyle change is the key. So
That's
that
right. Yes.
what are we eating or we're not supposed to eat?
This is the meal plan that really I established for 1 week. What we are supposed to be eating. Brief. Highly processed starch. This is bread, rice, flour, tortillas.
So we're not big.
When it's made of highly processed flour. But tortilla with unprocessed corn, great. I ate something called dukuno.
Yeah.
Dukuno. And then in my mouth, I could
You
feel the residue of the corn.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yes.
But anytime you don't feel the residue, then it's actually processed.
Right.
Because when you eat, it spikes the sugar. Sugary beverages. Soda. No. And something what they call true juice and nothing than
But
sugar.
it's nice. It's delicious. It satisfies our taste bud. What is in it that is causing us to get ill?
It is the fructose, it is the glucose in it. And then the taste can, your tongue gets used to it and you become addicted to it.
Right.
So, not everything that is tasteful, sweet,
good.
nice, it's healthy. But listen to this now. You know what you have to do, but if you are not consistent, it will not work.
Consistency is
Right.
key.
If you don't have the discipline, it will not work. This meal plan that you're going to send to your viewers, if you follow for 3 months, you reverse diabetes, you reverse high blood pressure, your abdomen gets flat.
What?
Yes. If you have increase the energy level, you know that you go to your bed in the night and you get up tired, you go tired. What
I'm
you eat?
experiencing that as we speak.
Yes, it's what we eat. So when you change what you eat, it boosts your energy. People say, well, Doc, how do you do? 3 private practice, you write books, you go full time in the hospital, raising children. Is your diet? Is your diet? Our diet can be our worst enemy when diabetes is concerned, especially type 2 diabetes, because we have other types of diabetes that you have to take the medication. But even though if you follow a normal diet, you're going to use low doses of medication.
Well, you're a part of the Caribbean.
Yes.
You live in Jamaica.
Jamaica, yes.
It's a part of the Caribbean, and Caribbean people like to eat.
Yes, that's right.
And we like to eat food that are heavily seasoned, well greasy, and well sweet, and all of the above. So it sounds to me like we're eating ourselves to our graves.
That's right. That's right.
We are we're using our fork and our spoon, and we're eating
ourselves. Your own grave.
Yeah.
Digging your own grave.
We have to make a change. And that's the focus of this program for today. We want to help you to make a change in your lifestyle, specifically the way that you eat.
That's right.
And so Doctor has made a wonderful meal plan we're going to have up on the screen, as well posted on our Facebook page, that you can follow to help you to reverse diabetes if you're ailing with diabetes. But I want to look at Sunday's meal, Miss Jemima. Breakfast. And I tell you, this meal plan comes with breakfast. It comes with a snack. It comes with lunch, a little snack after lunch, and supper. So for the full day, you don't have to worry. You don't have to be figuring it out.
Yes.
When I look at this meal plan, one of the first things I like that is that I see things that I know. And I see things that I can afford.
That's right.
Because a lot of times, people create meal plans and they're good and all, but there are a lot of things that one believes doesn't have. You can't find it at the grocery store.
That's
and
right.
It's causing you an arm and a leg. But I'm happy that you have taken that into consideration.
Yeah, because we have to be for the people. When I was designing the meal plan, I took lower working Jamaican in my mind.
Yeah.
Cabbage. Who doesn't know cabbage?
Right.
Friendly. Pocket friendly.
Yes, right.
Because some meal plan, they give some names.
That we don't need work.
You have to Google it.
Yeah.
Granny never told you about the name. Your mother, you never heard the name.
Right.
You have to Google, and where to get it, you have to run in some supermarket.
Right.
No, this is found in the market, our local market. Cabbage, sweet pepper, onion, tomato, tin mackerel. Now, depending on where we are, you can substitute.
Of course.
Tin mackerel, tuna, snapper,
Okay.
anything you can substitute. But what you do not see here, do not even look at it. Bread, rice,
Wow.
flour,
Okay.
cornmeal.
All right. Let us stick a pin there. Let's stick a pin.
Yes.
Are you saying that we need to cut back?
Do not consume for the 3 months.
Eliminate.
Eliminate
Wow.
for 3 months and call me back, tell me how you feel.
Okay.
Rice enough. I mix
That is
it.
a
But my tummy went flat. I become very active. If you are married, I might be the waist busy. I don't get up tired anymore. So
wow.
you don't have a choice. Go back to I'm tired, dragging yourself the whole day, and very active, productive.
Well, you just threw a rock on my toe because we love
Same.
flour.
Yeah, flowing
I
the
see if I can see myself having a meal a day without rice, though. That is all that we eat.
But do you know that there is an addiction to flour?
Oh,
And that addiction works the same way cocaine, heroin works.
uh-oh.
I watch when people are eating rice
Full plate.
and I look at the face. And when they're eating broccoli, the face is different. When they're chewing broccoli, the face is normal. When rice is in the mouth, the face light up.
Right.
Yeah, because they're very happy. And you can see they look radiant on the face. Because
It's true.
rice, flour give this feeling, not healthy.
Right.
What are your thoughts on portion control? Or you're saying none at all?
No, portion must be there.
Portion. Okay.
If
Talk to us a
if
bit about
if
portion.
you look, if you're following my diet, no portion. Eat, but there is a standardized
Yeah.
portion. This is the plate. You divide the plate in two. Half of the plate, which is 50% vegetable. The other you divide in two, 25% protein. The other 25% wood starch. Breadfruit, green banana, yam, pumpkin, dasheen, or burger, or some complex type of rice. Brown rice,
My, I don't
right?
mind. That's
So,
worse rice.
yeah, rice. White rice, white bread, white flour. Stay far from.
Not good.
Yeah. I mean, knowledge is power, Doc.
Yes?
Knowledge is power, and Christ never withholds knowledge from us. You know, John 10, John chapter 10, verse 10 tells us that he wishes for us to have life and have it more abundantly, you know, and this is definitely an inspiration from God, you know, for you to be sharing with his people. You know, like I said, it's not new content because God has been saying this from back in Eden.
Right.
You know, but it's us.
And these are all things that were
Yes, it's
in the Garden of Eden. So
us.
yeah.
We are just so used to our way of life and sometimes our culture.
That's right.
You know, and it's like I said, we're eating ourselves to our graves. So that this is a wonderful, wonderful help that you're giving, you know, and I want to appeal to our viewers again to tune in, to listen and to make changes. Don't let this discussion only be listening for you to listen to, but let us make changes in our
Apply.
lifestyle.
The new year is approaching. Well, I know for me, I am only 25, but
Very young.
I am so beaten up in the mornings. I can barely get out of bed.
Yeah.
And you raise a concern because all I eat is rice, chicken, you know.
Mhm.
I am going to implement this.
Try.
I'm not even going to lie.
Yeah, give it a try
Because-
and let me know.
Yeah.
Your skin become very lucid. Your air, your energy, your mindset. And you get up in the morning with energy, so that you can have your devotion.
Right.
You can go to the church, right? Because when we are not healthy, it becomes difficult to worship God.
Yeah.
Of course.
Right, yeah.
It messes with your mood.
Yeah, your mood.
Mine is not clear.
And your mind is not clear. But on top of the diet, I will add the exercise. Right?
That's the obesity part. You know, that's where that comes in too.
Yes, because, and I'm not sending you to the gym. I'm just telling you, increase your steps. Put
I've been
a pedometer somewhere and do 10,000 steps for the day.
Yeah.
If you can do 2,000, but consistently go up, and the goal is 10,000 steps for the day. You don't have to go to any gym. You don't have to go lift or move. Just steps counting alone is enough.
walk your way into health. And I'm very guilty because I have not been exercising that.
Okay.
But one of the things I want to implement into my lifestyle is gardening.
Okay,
You
got
know,
it.
you might not have the time to be walking around the block, but simple things like gardening in your backyard is a form of exercise.
That's
You go
right.
down, you come up, you go down, you come up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know it adds so much. It adds so much to life.
That's right.
You know, because to see what you planted produce or to bear flower or bear fruit or to bring forth flowers, it adds so much to your life. So that's key.
Yeah, it is. But more than that, eat what you plant.
Right.
Plant what you eat.
And I think there's a key thing there. It's going to increase your mood as well, because I noticed that everything messes with your mood.
That's right.
Almost
That's right.
everything you do,
That's right.
you know. So if you see the fruits they're bearing,
Yes.
you know, you can eat from it. You feel good about yourself.
But
You
just
feel
the
good.
self-fulfillment of seeing a seed that you
Right, right,
under the ground produces a fruit and you eat.
correct.
It boosts your self-esteem.
Of course.
It makes you feel like something, somebody, you know. And then step by step, you find yourself doing things, routines, and the discipline will come in and consistency will come in. And then on your way to win.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
Well, as we are preparing for a break at this time, I know you were so excited by what we've shared so far. Doctor was on fire. You need to drop those gems one after the next. But there's more. But before we go to more, we have to take a break. So we'll be right back.
Great.
Pathfinders, we are getting ready to be in Jamaica. What is happening there? To celebrate the 5th Inter-American Division, Camp Paris. You cannot afford to miss it. Belize, come along. Yes, we're going to have honors. We're going to have a pin trading. We're going to have friendship, social, meeting together throughout all the entire territory of Inter-American Division. When? Next year, 2023, you cannot afford to miss it, Pathfinders. Be a part. Come, let's go to Jamaica. Yay, 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 yay.